This presentation is a video overview of Feng's project on stormwater reduction and pollutant sourcing from urban trees.
So for this project, we're looking at how water moves through urban trees, and we're doing that both in terms of water moving from the ground into the sky as they use up soil water to drive transpiration, and from the sky to the ground as they pass rain through their canopy and into the stormwater in the form of throughfall. So our work is really showing that the health and canopy condition of these urban trees are really important for how much water they use and how they affect the chemistry of the water they export to the stormwater. This research is important for stormwater because we know that urban trees can potentially contribute a source of nutrients into the stormwater, but we don't really know how much they are doing that in the form of litter fall versus throughfall, and how much variation there is between trees and across sites within the city. So, for this study, we're really working to show how some of those mechanisms through which trees are influencing the quality of stormwater they come into contact with.
Falling under this overarching objective of understanding how water and trees interact in cities, we had three main objectives in this funded project. The first objective was to quantify how much water can trees intercept. The second is to quantify the contribution of urban trees to key nutrient fluxes, for example, carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus. And the third was to see how we can scale those effects from site level stormwater interception to catchment scale runoff and pollutant exports.
I'll just also add that throughout this project, we're also able to collect additional information on the usage of water on urban trees and their nutrient export ability and how that varies seasonally and across multiple sites. And in particular, since this project spanned both a drought year and this year we're getting into a really wet year, we're able to look at interannual variability between these two extremes.
One of the most exciting aspects of the study that we are actually working in the communities that we live in, and we're interacting with these urban trees that provide many benefits to us, and we're just kind of getting under the trees to see what is going on beyond just the canopy.
This video is a project update as of July 2024. For current project information, please visit the website below. Support for this project is provided by the Stormwater Research and Technology Transfer Program, with funding from the Clean Water Fund from the State of Minnesota's Clean Water, Land, and Legacy Amendment. Additional support comes from the Minnesota Stormwater Research Council and its member cities, watersheds, private businesses, the University of Minnesota Water Resources Center, Minnesota Sea Grant, the College of Food, Agriculture, and Natural Resource Sciences, and the National Institutes for Water Resources, funded by the U.S. Geological Survey. Additional project partners and funders include the Minneapolis-St. Paul Long-Term Ecological Research Program, as well as the City of St. Paul. Thanks for watching.